So first step is what you're going to want to do is make sure your graphics settings on Roblox is set up to max or somewhere around here. After that, you're going to go to the TC2 graphics settings. Make sure you have potato mode off. As you can see, the game is looking a bit better now. You can see that the textures are all loaded in. The map's a bit bright, but we can fix that. What you're going to want to do next is go to the settings and turn on global voxel shadows over here. You can see the rooms are more dark. There's lightings in them. It actually fits the scenery. Like in here example, the room in here looks very nice. No bullet decals. There's a setting for this. You can turn on bullet decals, whatever you want to say. You can see it's looking pretty nice. Not really nice. You probably might have noticed something too, that I don't have bullet trails. You're going to want to turn on always render bullet trails. As you can see, whenever I shoot now, there's going to be bullet trails coming out of my gun. If you want that. I mean, personally, I do want that. So anyways, next up. The next setting is weapons drop on death. It's an experimental setting, so keep in mind that every time you restart the game or turn on the game, you're going to have to like manually turn this back on. So for reference, this is how your normal ragdolls look with this setting off. As you can see, there's no weapons. But with the setting on, you can see your weapons drop right there. Just in case, here's another demonstration. As you can see, the weapons drop alongside the characters. And the third one. Okay, so far, you guys are probably liking how the game looks. But we'll move on to the next thing, which is my personal settings that I use to make my game look better. Keep in mind this part is completely optional. It will change your view models and, you know, just all that stuff. Okay, so what you're going to want to do here is go to personal. Scroll to view models. Here, these are my view model options. What you're going to want to do next is go to view model offset and enter the exact numbers I put in here. This is going to be how your new view model looks. So as you can see, it shows off more of the gun and also the second hand. And the reason why I like this setting so much is because, in my opinion at least, it looks way more realistic than the normal one. And it looks kind of cinematic too, in my opinion. Here's a demonstration with Trooper. With Brute. Beware though, having this view model setting does mess with some animations, like example the minigun one. It looks pretty weird, but yeah. Other than that, I really do fuck with these view model settings, and if you guys do too, feel free to use them. But yeah, maybe you don't want your TC2 to look way better or anything. For that, I have a... Oh my god, what the fuck is this guy doing, bro? I'm fucking recording a video. Hold on, wait, let me slam the fuck out of this guy real quick. Alright, continuing with the video. Maybe you don't want... Maybe you don't want your video... maybe you don't want your game to look more realistic. Or, I mean, not even realistic, I mean better. And maybe you want a stylized look. If you want a stylized look, this isn't really stylized, but if you want a more retro look, then I suggest turning on retro mode. But personally, I prefer playing with retro mode on, as I prefer having my game look more fancy and beautiful. But if you want a stylized look, then feel free to turn on this mode. Anyways guys, this is going to be it for this video. The next video is going to be a non-TC2 video, but after the summer update drops, that's when I'm going to drop more TC2 videos, as I'm, currently waiting for the update. So, peace out. Oh look, his weapon fell.